All right, so for starters, a wrestling match on an aircraft carrier. First off, how cool was this experience?
Yeah, it was a good experience. I mean, we kind of got it last minute, so we tried to promote it as much as we can. But it's something we want to do in the future. It's a big change. I think it's a little more nerve wracking when you have aircraft carriers and stuff around you. But it's a good experience for all of our kids.
How did this come about?
One of our coaches got us set up with it, so it kind of fell into place, and we. Since it was such short notice, and we try to compete with teams that are above us, so it gives us an opportunity to perform. So when we got the date set, one of the Folsom coaches was one of my best friends. He's a groomsman at my wedding, so I called them, and they were more than willing to come out on last short notice.
When you pitched it to Folsom, when you pitched it to your friend, the coach that was over there, what was his reaction to having a match on an aircraft carrier?
It was pretty quick. I told him about it, and then I called the head coach, and it was no more than 10 minutes. They were like, we're ready to go. It's an opportunity that we don't want to lose. I've never been on an aircraft carrier or anything like this before, so it was pretty daunting how big it was. And then when we came in, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was. I wouldn't say it made me nervous, but it was like, oh, this is intense. This is cool.
This is pretty cool. Like I've never wrestled on an aircraft carrier, so just be able to do it, it's another blessing. It's incredible to do.
When you walked up to the Hornet today, what was kind of the reaction kind of going on as you were walking in?
It was. I wasn't expecting all of this. You know, I was expecting something a lot smaller, I guess. And like I said, I've never been on a boat of this size, so. You know, it's just really cool to be here and to explore and, you know, see all the history and whatnot. It's awesome.
It felt unreal. Just I love the environment. Just slick around. You don't wrestle here every day, and it's something new every day, and just love to be in it.
I feel like this one, because it's the first one on Hornet, really more about, I don't want to say, you know, you get nothing out of it, but it is about the experience.
For sure.
What was the reaction? You're viewing the reaction from the kids and what it was like competing in an atmosphere like this.
Yeah, I think the atmosphere is always different, right? We want to make sure our kids understand that when we go to state or we go to the section finals, it's nerve-wracking. So we want to put our kids in these situations where they might do things in the wrestling room that they'll never do in matches, or they do it in the low-level matches. But we want to expose ourselves to where our nerves are firing, so we have to start wrestling at a top level compared to when it's low level tournament.
I think it would drop my anxiety levels like lower because this is like high standards. So it makes me feel like I need to wrestle better if I'm here in front of all these people, and then going to NCS, it makes it easier to wrestle because I'm seeing people that I already know rather than people that I'd never wrestled here. For
me, I'm just excited to wrestle whenever and however I can, you know, whether I'm on a boat or on land or in the sky. It's just another incredible way to showcase, you know, the abilities that God gave me and, you know, what I've been working on. For some people, you know, they get flustered. It's you know, difficult for them, but it's just something we got to learn to do and, you know, be in those big matches, be in those big environments and get used to it.
We want to, and this has just been a personal thing for me, is I want to expose our kids to tough matches. The duel itself, win or lose, I'm more than happy just to go out and have our kids compete. They had, I think, 12 or 13 of their kids are all ranked in the state, so it gives 12 or 13 of our kids to try and get into the state rankings, which they're trying to fight for. So for us, it's more of a win-win, right? The duel doesn't go our way, and that's totally fine. But we have kids that are winning matches that, if this kid's ranked in the state, then it gives us an opportunity to get into those hard rankings that California has.
I think it's just the little things that are keeping us from being just as good as a team. You know, I mean, we got the guys, we got the talent, and, you know, even the guys that are not as experienced, you know, they're hard, they'll grind out matches, and, you know, they're really good. So we'll just, you know, keep improving in the room and be the best we can be.